Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso on SABC3, and thank you for tuning in on this beautiful Monday morning. Now, undoubtedly, many will agree that yesterday was a day full of inspiration as some 19,722 athletes from over 78 countries across the world made their way to Durban to take on the ultimate human marathon. And among these was Team Unogwaja, proudly supported by our friends at Vital. And it was great to see John McEnroe and his team on the road 26 kilometers before the end of the race, as I could actually get a chance to talk to him. And it was amazing. He had pink hair on, super excited, loving every single bit of this grueling ultra marathon. And of course, Vital was there every step of the way supporting this team. Tell us quickly, just bring us back into the picture about how Vital was helping the Unogwaja Challenge do what they set out to do.
Well, last year we came to hear about this challenge and we thought we just had to support these guys because it's such an inspiring race. And Vital is always about making a difference and also getting people enthusiastic about being active and through that also making a difference. So we've supported them with their nutritional supplements and health foods, etc. And this year, I think they've just taken it to a new level.
Indeed, they have. And nutritional supplementation they did need indeed. I mean, these guys got onto their bicycles at 4 o'clock in the morning, 10 days before the Comrades Marathon, from Cape Town, cycled all the way to the beginning of the race. And then the next day, after getting a good night's rest, they ran the ultra marathon. I mean, how crazy is that? I mean, that's inspiration if you ever have been looking for it, right?
Absolutely. Every time I hear that, and I've known this now for 2 years, but every time somebody says that, it's just incredible to think, to take on that challenge and to show what the human body can actually do.
Indeed. And how did it go? I mean, you guys were with them, monitoring them as they were going along with the support team. How did the race go for them?
Well, obviously it goes with lots of challenges, but I think the one thing that they maintained was the enthusiasm, the energy. You've experienced that yesterday.
Exactly.
With them. And also, through the process of doing this, they also raised funds. Now, consider this, I mean, this team is not being paid to do this. They're sacrificing their own personal time and resources to do this race. Plus, they've taken the challenge really to raise funds for the Comrades charities.
Exactly.
And they've been incredibly successful.
Let's talk about that because at some point, I mean, when I spoke to John, he was totally ballistic. He was losing. He was like, I love this team so much. I love what we're doing. We work with great people. So I assume that at that point he had known somewhat of the success that they would have achieved at the end of the race. How successful was the campaign?
Well, I was sort of also keeping up to date with the fundraising, and at one stage I saw 280,000 rands, and I thought, wow, that is fantastic. Wow. And then also somebody said that they would pay an additional 10,000 rands for every one of the 12 Unogwaja team members that crosses the finish line. And I mean, if you think about it again, cycling from Cape Town to KZN for 10 days and then running the what they call
the ultimate human race.
The ultimate human race, and they're all finished. So I think they've raised close to 500,000 rands. That is just incredible.
Wow.
And also showing how they make use of the efforts that they put into this amazing challenge to make a difference in South Africa.
This is really, really amazing. I think
I totally admire them.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just like Andrea says, these guys didn't have to do it. They didn't have to do it, and they found a way of roping in their friends from overseas. We had people coming in here from the United States, from Ireland, people from South Africa, young people that really were so passionate about this cause, about contributing to the lives of those less fortunate, and really putting themselves on the line, because this is not an easy race to run.
No.
At all, especially having done a 10-day cycle just before then.
Yes.
And it's really amazing. I think we can all draw some kind of courage and inspiration from this. Young people out there, we need to do stuff. We need to be active. We need to find causes that we are passionate about and pursue these. Life is all about helping other people.
If they've shown us, you can make a difference.
Yeah, most definitely. And thank you very much for bringing them to us and making them part of the Expresso family, the extended Expresso family.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah. If you're on Twitter, you are welcome to follow them at the Unogwaja. And are you still tweeting, Andrea?
I am tweeting.
From time to time?
But I spend most of my time on Facebook answering questions, so the health questions can come in again.
Andrea du Plessis, Vital Expert on Facebook. That's what you type in, and that's where you ask all of your questions. Right now, though, it's time to cross over, speaking about social media, to Grant Hines and catch up on the latest news in the social media buzz.
Trust Vital for your family's health.